Hello and welcome to Witches. My name is Grandmaster Karinaidic, and today we are going to play a little bit on chess.com. Let's start with a 3-minute game. So let's see. For the moment there is no opponent, so let's wait for it. No, nobody wants to play us. Let's restart. There should be somebody. No. Still no one. This is strange. No one wants to play us. Maybe we should make custom challenge. Okay, let's go a little bit lower. Like that. Maybe now. Yes. Okay, so we have our first game. E4, C5. Let's play the Sicilian. We have Sicilian knight on C3, bishop B5. Let's go with the move knight on D4. And should we go E6? Alright, let's go E6 and knight E7. So quite a solid way to proceed for black. G6 followed by bishop G7 next. Bishop G7. Now probably short castle, and actually we want to go D5 next in case we can. I think we can play D5 immediately, or we're gonna take first and then to play D5. Both is looking okay, so maybe let's take first and then we play the move D5. Yes, thank you. I'm good. How are you? Let's take with a knight or with a pawn. Both is looking okay, so let's take with a pawn and simply we can go like knight b6 attacking, and the pawn is hanging here, so yeah, nice option. Knight on b6, we attack the bishop on c4, and in case the bishop goes somewhere, we're gonna take it. So now we're getting the bishop on c4. This is of course excellent. Bishop pair for black, plus we have nice pieces, perfectly placed. Let's see if we can play simple moves like bishop c6, queen d5, bishop d5, we control the c4 square. We have as well e5 somewhere, so a lot of nice options. c4, alright, this is making sense what white is doing, but now all the pawns are not in the best shape, so let's develop. Queen to d7, maybe we can try to play the move b5 to make our bishop on c6 even stronger. And I don't know, let's go b4 followed by a5 because it's nice. Queen d5 is somewhere very dangerous as well. Bishop on b5 could be very dangerous, so let's proceed with a5. Nice pawn structure. Black has beautiful pieces, as you can see. Well, what's next could be the question. Let's go. Queen b7 also is looking very nice. So many good options, but why not just to bring the last piece into the game? Now queen on d5 because we want to take on g2, and there is no knight f4 because the bishop is hanging. So sort of f3 is a must because I don't see something else. Exactly, and rook to d7, as you can see, domination of the black pieces. Maybe e5 next. Can we go the move e5? It's looking very tempting, but maybe first to play bishop a4 just to attack the bishop, the rook on c1, and eventually we have this. Can we take it? But no, we should take the bishop first. We want to play bishop takes d1, rook moves, and then we can take the pawn here. It looks like a very good position for black, except there is some tactic, but I don't see the tactical options. So we're doing well at the moment. At the moment we are doing well, so let me take, I guess. Yes, I think we can take, because in DC we have queen hanging, and in case rook takes, we take fur with a queen. Same idea, the queen on d2 is hanging, so we're capable of taking the pawn. Now we have to get a little bit active in case we can, but first maybe queen on d5. The queen is just so beautiful here. Full control over the board. And maybe bishop b5 just to get the knight, and then we're gonna win the second pawn. Let's take it. Now the pawns are rolling as well. Rook on b7 is the next move, so we can do it like that. b3 is coming next. h4 also weak theoretically, but we don't really need it for the moment. So we go b3, of course. Position is looking very, very good for black, so let's take it, because we have here, pawn is hanging. a3 could be next. So let's play here to grab the pawn. It is a winning position for black. So let's take it. Why not? Let's change the queens, because it's just so safe. No tricks, no nothing on the board. Safety first when you're playing blitz game, and yes, we won the game. Okay, it was a warm-up game. Feels good to win. So what do we have in the chat for the moment? No questions, don't be shy. In case you like our channel, like, subscribe, of course. It would help very much. Thank you for that. So, the second game, we are facing Fide Master, who plays the Sicilian. So let's see what kind of Sicilian we will... Nairov. So we have the Nairov. Let's play the very sharp line of the Nairov with a move bishop on g5. Queen e2, tricky move. Very tricky move, Queen e2. We want to go long castle, then we have this e5 continuation to free the rook. Can we go a long castle? Queen b6, unusual response by black. Usually we don't have this queen on b6, so we proceed with the idea of pushing e5 in case we can. Let's see what black can do against it, actually. Not so simple. It's not easy for black to do something against the e5, upcoming e5. h6. Alright, so I think we just can go to h4 to take on f6 possible, but I prefer to keep the bishop alive in case I can. And knight on c6. So we can, I think, take e5 is looking quite promising. It looks a bit complex, but on the other hand, why not to play a simple move like bishop f2, we're defending. And now the very... no. There's maybe... No, there's not. Or there is... No, I think there's not. So, g4. In case of knight takes d4, we're gonna take it with a rook, because he has his e5 opportunity somewhere. Ooh, very dangerous. This is looking so dangerous. What our opponent is doing, I'm not sure if this is actually working for him. Because so many options here. But maybe just to play a3 first. Because he wanted to get this b4, so now we are on the long diagonal. We keep the ideas of g5 and e5 alive. We have to defend the bishop first, so let's do that. Let's just defend, so we are preparing to play g5. Is it time to play g5 or e5? This is a question, or maybe just to get even stronger here with a move h4. Now g5 is really a monster. Not sure. So this is the problem of a blitz game. We have to decide quite quickly. So now, of course, I will play g6 is the next move. We have to be a little bit careful here on the c file, but white is doing very well. Great position, of course. Now we are going for the h file. H file is nice. Let's get it. I need to be fast, so this is the only issue at the moment. Still, of course, white has some time, but we have to be fast. Probably we're playing against a very quick player, so we have to be fast. Alright, how to give a checkmate to the guy, because it's time, I think, to do something. Let's give a check first. Let's play here, because the f7 pawn is under attack. It looks like I should be doing extremely well here. But of course, it's never over. This is the thing about chess, that sometimes you're thinking you're doing like great, and then somehow something small happens, and yeah, that's it. Is it time to push here? I don't think so. So let's play a safety move, because I would like to play the move f5. I think it could be very good, but is it time to do that? Or let's defend first from all the tricks. So now we are getting really ready to play the move f5. Can we do that? Are there some tricks? I don't see the tricks, so let's go. Let's go. It's time to push. It's time to push. He wants to play the endgame. Of course, it makes sense from his point of view, but we're doing still very well. f6 is looking like a monster. But on the other hand, I can also take here. I don't know what's his next play. He takes, but I think I can just simply take it, no? And then to play bishop h3. How to defend the pawn now on e6. Alright, he goes there, so let's get rid of this knight on e3. Quite a nasty knight, and let's go here. So now we have this knight of 6 coming next. Very powerful move, knight f6. Oh wow, he gives us already some material. Alright, let's take it. Let's go here. Maybe we can play the move bishop f6 next. Can we? I'm not so sure, so let's play c3, but I think it should work, by the way. Just we're doing so well that maybe there is no need in that. Okay, let's play here. Now, why I didn't play bishop f6, by the way. This was ridiculous. Why I didn't do that? Oh, I'm playing so bad. What I'm doing, it's crazy. Oh, missed also this. Very bad in the end, by the way. What a horrible play, completely winning position, but yeah, luckily we won on time, but yeah, this was a disaster in the end. But otherwise, a nice game. Let me read the comments. Just a second. If I prefer to play against Knight or Dragon. Dragon is very dangerous for black, so it depends, of course, on your preparation, but Dragon is very dangerous. Knight is one of the main openings, obviously. So let's play the next game. Let's see who is our next opponent. So we're playing once again against a FIDE master. Let's play the Sicilian with queen b6. I like this queen b6. It's not a very serious opening. Black is doing worse here. But it's funny to play the Sicilian positions, which are a bit different because we have the knight on b3 instead of d4. Does it make a huge difference? I don't think so, but a bit different. Okay, the idea is to play b5 followed by bishop on b7. All pretty normal. Queen f3 without the move f4. This is very unusual. What could be the idea of white by playing something like that? Not sure. So let's play the move b5. This is unusual to put the queen to f3. Maybe he wants to go like knight c5, but does it work because we have this knight e5 then? Ah, he wants to go for an endgame. Well, Endgame I think is more or less equal. We can play the endgame, or we can play d6, or we can go like rook c8. Maybe let's... What we gonna do? Let's play rook on c8. If endgame, it's alright, because if I take, he has this AG. I was not 100% sure. These endgames, I believe, are around equal. Maybe knight to e5, knight on c4, or maybe I should have played d4, I don't know. Hard to tell. He wants to get my bishop, so we are... Can we play that? I think so, because next is b4. Knight is doing not bad on a5, but the problem is, can you keep it there? So d6. To take the knight would be a mistake, so I don't think he's gonna take it. We're doing pretty well. This is like every Sicilian, more or less, that in case black is capable of reaching an endgame, then things are fine. When did I become a GM? Very young. I became GM with 15. I've been 15 years old. This is when I became a GM. So let's develop the bishop on e7. Maybe short castle or knight on d7. So should I keep the king in the center, or should I do castle, rook c8? Both is looking nice. I don't know. Let's go knight d7 just to be sure that there are no tricks, and short castle. I cannot get my king to e7 easily. Maybe in a classical game it would be worth trying, but in a blitz game it's so hard because little time, and then it's like you're hesitating, you're not sure. He wants to get the knight to b4, I get my knight to c5, so I'm defending. All is pretty normal. Now I have to play maybe g5 to get the dark squares. Alright, he's taking, so we have the bishop there. Usually to take on e5 is not the best. I guess I should be pretty happy here with my position. I need to activate the bishop. For that, let me bring the king a bit closer. Never a bad idea to get closer with the king. So, hello to the chat. We are playing here some blitz games, and we try to analyze a little bit of chess, so to understand better. Can I just take it? I don't see why not. Now a5 here. a5 is looking good. On the other hand, why not just to play bishop b7, defending the pawn on a6? I can take, and I'm better, but the question is it a win? Is it a win, or it's difficult to win? I'm not so sure. Let's get closer, because I don't think that... Oh, I have no time. I have no time. I spoke way too much. I didn't pay attention to the time, because we managed to outplay our opponent, but so slow. Yeah, I will be not able to win this game because I'm just so low on time, so there is no way to do something. Now I also blundered him a pawn. This was bad. Still, of course, this is a draw, but now he's gonna play this position on time. Took a way to do that. Draw, but it seems like no, he doesn't want to draw. He wants to beat me on time. Well, what an opponent. Take a look at that. Why to do this kind of things? I mean, okay, disgusting. We just resign and we never play this guy again, because why to play opponents like that? Let's just block the guy so we never face him again, because this is not a nice thing to do, to move randomly and try to win on time. Next game, let's see. We are white against a player with no title. So we have the Spanish. Short castle. Spanish exchange. H3. Let's see. Take, take. So these positions are slightly better for white. Not so much, but slightly. So I would not advise to play this with the black pieces because you just need to suffer a little bit. Usually the main idea is to play f4 in most of the cases. Bishop on f6 is so-so piece. Can be good, can be bad. Maybe let's play something like king h1. It's useful. We are getting ready to play the move f4. So f4 is the main idea. Maybe I should have played it, by the way. Okay, let's push f4. Let's take. The pawn on c7 is hanging. Slight advantage for white. Not so big, but slight. Let's see what happens next. So he gives us the pawn on c7. All right, so let's take it. Let's take the present, and knight on b6 is slightly better, but the question is, can I achieve some bigger advantage here? Maybe first to take. Let's see if black is gonna take with a pawn. Yes, and now I wanted to play knight on e3, so we go with a knight on d5. Very dangerous, of course, for black. Knight on e7 is coming next. White is having a big advantage. We should be able to mate somehow the black king, but how to do that? Okay, let's first play some solid move like a rook b1, because just in case there is no need for me to rush. I'm doing just so well. And maybe bishop d6. Is there a way to defend the rook? And I have the knight e7 check, I think. Yes, why not? So let's give it a try. Let's just take. Next, maybe I'm gonna take even the bishop, but there is no need. I can go again rook f1. So yeah, it feels like it is game over. Not sure it is, because again in blitz everything can happen, but it looks like game over position. White pieces are dominating the game. Hello everyone, hello to the chat. In case you have some chess questions or something interesting you want to ask about some grandmasters, some top players, I have played against most of them. So please do so in the chat. Ah, by the way, he played. I did not see that. I should make a move. So, by the way, I should have taken the bishop. Why I'm not taking the bishop? It would have been a better decision. But alright. So, queen on b6. Let's give to the guy a checkmate. It's time to checkmate. Can we sacrifice here with a checkmate? It looks very, very good. Should be a checkmate. I mean, bishop is hanging. How to defend the bishop here? Queen is so far away. We have many options, but e5, I think, is a checkmate. We can also take the rook just for fun, because why not to take the rook? We can give a checkmate like that. So many options here for checkmate. So let's be sure that we are winning the game. How to defend after the move e5? I don't see a defense. I don't see a defense. So let's go for it. So we are attacking the bishop on g7, and it feels there is no defense, except I'm missing something. And what do I miss? Do I miss something, or... Let's see. Let's see what happens next here. So, he resigned. Alright. Let's go with the next game. Just let me read for a second. How to become a GM in 15 days. Not so easy. Not so easy. Who I'm rooting for in the candidates, I think Karana. Caruana is my favorite because he's such a nice guy. I mean, very correct at the board, and he deserves to win the candidates and have his second try to win against world champion. He lost to Magnus, but Magnus is of course something special. So in case he qualifies against Ding, I mean against Gukesh, sorry, I think he's gonna beat Gukesh. So I think the winner of the candidates most probably is going to be the new world champion. So let's do a couple of moves here first, and then we can come back to our discussion. What do we have? I think we have a nice position for black. E4, next knight E5, so we attack the bishop eventually. Beautiful knight here. We're doing very well. Still, it is a big fight, every game is a fight, so let's continue playing well. C5, not sure it's such a good response, but I don't think it's bad. He wants to take eventually somewhere here, but he cannot do it right now, but we have to be careful. We have to be a little bit careful in this position. Maybe C5 was not the best, but oh, I have a beautiful move here, by the way. Can I take it? Yes, I think I can. Nice. If this works, it's very... Or it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Ah, what a move. Completely missed. He also missed that he cannot take. So we both missed the opportunity. Double miss. All right. So he missed, I missed. Yeah. This is sometimes what happens. So... what we gonna take? Queen of 6 or bishop takes. Okay, we have to start playing faster, this for sure. Okay, let's take. Let's take just to be safe. To defend the pawn. Next move is queen e7. So it looks like a pawn up position for black. Let's defend everything. He wants something. I don't think he wants something major, but knight d6 could be unpleasant, so let's go here. Okay, things are starting to look very good. Bishop e5, so I have this option of queen h4 somewhere. Let's go h5, h4. Should be not a bad idea. Objectively speaking, the position of black is winning, but I spoke too much, so at the moment, little time on the clock. This is a problem. Position, of course, is very, very good. So we attack. Next is f5. He takes. All right, I'm gonna take it. Wow. Wow. It should be just a win now. I just don't see how to checkmate. Let's go back. Yeah, this was not the best check I ever gave. Still, we are doing extremely well. I just have to be careful here with the time. Little time on the clock. The rest is very, very good. Position is winning. Let's give a check. And let's take. Let's take. And let's go here. Okay, let's take. And let's not blunder anything. Let's not blunder something big. This is important. And the rest is easily winning, obviously. Ah, I blundered the bishop, but still it doesn't matter much because we're still completely winning. No. What a trick by the guy. Okay. Are you serious? Are you serious? Wrong check, but still, because he is just pre-moving. Alright, so quite an easy win overall, but of course we played first way too slow, so little time on the clock. Little time on the clock. Position, luckily enough, just been too good. So even by blundering bishop, it was enough to win the game. Let's play the next one. So at the moment, no opponent. Can you become a GM in 2 years? No, GM in 2 years is not possible. Not even for Magnus Carlsen it was possible to become a GM in 2 years. So no. No GM in 2 years. So I see the comment, if I play 3-2 I could get 3000. I can also get 3000 in 3-0 quite easily, but I am streaming, so I try to explain you the things and then it takes a lot of time. So we want to have here some educational stream. If I would like to play some blitz online, which I usually never do, I would just play, of course, without streaming. So what do we have? We have a typical King's Indian structure. Usually black is aiming for moves as e4. At the moment there is knight g5, so this we are not able to do. e4, yes, this is a nice continuation. a5, we are preparing maybe to take next on d4 and get the knight of c5, for example. h3, also well played by my opponent. Quite a nice game here. I don't know what kind of useful move do I have in this kind of situation. I need to do something useful, I just don't know what is useful here. What could be the next move of black? Maybe something like king h7. I'm not sure actually it's useful, because maybe it's actually completely not useful. So let's go c6, queen e7. Yeah, I don't like the way I play it. This is worse, so black is worse here. I did not play well the opening, so let's hope that we have a better middle game. Take, we of course take back. Oh, ace straight, this is not dangerous, so now we are fine again, because white should not take so easily here on e5. This is not the best. So we are back. We are back. Still a bit under pressure, so there is b4 coming, but it's not that dangerous actually. So let's go, maybe, I don't know where to put the knight. Let's go knight f8, because it's good to get the knight to e6, but just not so easy. So first we have to play knight on d7, next this, or eventually f5, but knight e6 usually. This is what black wants. We are slightly worse with black, this is sure, but the question is it much worse? It looks like black is under pressure, but in most of the cases it's not that bad. So we have the beautiful knight on e6 somewhere, knight d4 might be possible, knight a4. Alright, do we have the opportunity of playing knight on d4 or not yet? I don't see how to make it work at the moment, so maybe we can go like knight to g5, it's not bad, but I don't see a threat, so maybe let's go here. So knight on g5 is the next move, so he prevents it, and I think, I don't know if I should push. I don't know if I should push. Okay, let's push. I'm not feeling well doing this kind of move, but somehow black is under pressure, so we have to get a little bit free. Yeah, but I'm playing badly this game, yeah. I'm playing poorly. There's nothing else I can say about my own play currently, just a poor game. And let's try crazy sacrifice. Does it work? Take. I think it's not completely lost, but okay, let's try. No, bishop f5, yeah. No, but I don't know. This game is just horrible. It is just horrible what I'm doing. Very bad game. Very bad game. Every move in the current game is somehow, I don't know, somehow just wrong direction. I don't think I have a mating attack here. I think, objectively speaking, I am lost. Maybe because we're playing Blitz, there is some little chance, but objectively speaking, just a very poor game by me. Nothing else to add. Let's see if still there is maybe a little chance left. What is that? He gives us to take. This is weird. Now we have chances, alright. Now things are getting tricky, so I don't know why he did that. I think I had a completely lost position. And now it is like, I don't know. Oh, we can take just now. Yeah, very lucky. Very, very lucky. I have no idea what is doing actually white here, because I have been completely lost. And I think I won the queen, yeah. Yeah, very, very lucky win here for me. It looks like it is going to be a win. Okay, still not over, so we have to focus here a little bit more to win the game. The guy seems to be very, very fast. Ah, I missed it, of course. Winning on time, yes. So very lucky win, very, very lucky win, not deserved because it was a poor game, but yeah, a mating attack in the end. Quite some luck. Sometimes we need to be lucky. So, what do we have in the chat? You're 1900 feet and yeah, not easy to become a GM for sure. Not easy. You have to do a lot of work to become a GM, because a lot of trading, a lot of remembering the lines, a lot of everything. So to become a GM is a difficult task. Plus you have to be very dedicated and very focused. So also this is not easy or a long period of time. So yeah, not the most easy thing to do. Let's see who we're gonna face more. Otherwise, please like, subscribe. It would help us to grow the channel. In case you want to read some nice books, we have some nice books in our web shop. Also very good price, so you can check it out. We have here a bit weird opening and interesting, very interesting opening. Can I play this move? Okay, and let's play knight a3. Maybe we can get this crazy knight to b5 work, but I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does. So he wants to take on e5. Ooh, tricky guy. Tricky guy. Knight e5 could be a threat, but then I play knight here. He takes. Not working, not working, not working. I have to do something else. The queen is so badly positioned here, by the way. So what can we do? What can we do? Okay, let's get the queen somewhere. I don't know. Let's go back. But yeah, I did not play well the opening. Now we have still very unclear position, but I believe it should be good for black. Let's get the knight into the game. Black is doing well here. There is no question about it, but he let me play bishop g5. I'm not sure if he should have done it, because I think now he has to move the rook, so... yeah, this was not the best by my opponent, so now we have a chance also to change this nasty knight on d5, maybe c4. Okay, we have to take. He wants to take on g5, maybe, but it's so dangerous. Whoa, he takes it, because I thought I can take with a knight and then I play e6 and I can sacrifice. So, can I do that? I don't know. I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. It's possible, but I'm not sure that this is a good idea, actually. No, I think we should go back. Actually quite lucky, because I think he has missed that I can take on g5, but finally, I don't think it works, even though I'm not 100% sure. But too little time I have to play. I'm very low on time already, so I could not invest more time into it. Actually, it's pity, because it was looking quite nice. Now knight to e5 does not work, because I take back and then I take with a knight on g2. Next move could be d4. We have a very interesting position here. Hard to say who is doing better. It's a big fight. Oh, why I gave the pawn? Why I gave the pawn in one move? This is ridiculous. Knight to d5 does not work, does not work. Nothing works. Yeah, this was so bad. This was really bad. I should not have done it, but maybe we still have some chances because of this queen a4 continuation and knight to d5 here. Something I can do. Not so much. Let's go here. Bishop. Did we catch the black bishop? It would be amazing. It looks like the bishop is caught on a6. Yes, I think we caught the bishop. This is funny. This is funny. To catch the bishop in the middle of the game happens very rare, middle of the board, I mean. Yes, this is of course huge luck for white. Funny. Funny that, yeah, we caught the bishop. What is that? Okay, let's play here. Doesn't matter, we can of course change the queens as well. Here, and we're gonna defend. So now we need to regroup a little bit, and the game should be over. Except, of course, I'm not doing well if we speak about time. Position is close to winning, but I moved also to wrong square. No, but this is just so bad. This is just so bad what I'm doing. Unbelievable. How to play so badly. How to play so badly. Yeah, this would be unbelievable to lose a game with a full piece up. This would be very bad. Still, white is completely winning. White is just completely winning, but I think we are doing so badly on time that, yeah, I have no chance. I have no chance here. Yeah, I had no chance, but okay, this is of course not a very good player, but yeah, very fast, very fast. I played way too slow in the beginning and, yeah, deservedly lost on time. What to do? Okay, let's play funny move like h4, h5. So now we have King's Indian, where we have h4 and h5 included. Let's see if this is good for white or black. Let's take. Let's play a funny position. Can we get the bishop to d4? Let's see if we can. So now I have to play way faster than I did in the last game, because during commenting it's difficult for me to comment and to play fast. Suffering a little bit with that. Okay, let's get the knight to g5, beautiful position, but don't know actually if I should have played it or not. Okay, let's play bishop d4. He can go e5. No, he doesn't. Okay, let's go here. f6 is possible or not? Maybe. Strange position. Very strange position on the board. Difficult to say what is exactly going on here. Let's play this move. He can go e5, but I'm not 100% sure if this is like super good for him. He wants to win the pawn. I saw that. Just I'm again not 100% convinced if this is like a great idea, because I have this bishop d2 back. Knight is hanging here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if he should have done that. Can we take on... No, this is too much because there is knight to d3. This is too much. Okay, let's play the safe move, short castle, and we will try to attack black. We have ideas like bishop c1, take on d6. Knight on h6, not perfect. Can we make use out of that? f4 also looks not bad. Many options here, many options. Let's push f4. Let's push. We have idea of playing rook to f3 eventually. Maybe not immediately, but it's looking not that bad. Now the question is, I should be able to do something tricky here, because it feels like I should have something. Okay, let's take, because this piece sacrifice is looking tempting, so he does not take it, and here I should be able to do something tactical, but what is it? Here he goes queen on c3, queen d6, queen d4 check, so it doesn't work. I have nothing. How is it possible that I have nothing here? It feels like I should have something. I don't see. I don't see, so let's play bishop h5. Let's go crazy with the move bishop h5, because I have to push, but I feel like I should have something better than that, but I just don't see how. So let's go bishop h5. So many options for both sides here. Crazy game. Knight on h6, still in a very poor position. Next I'm gonna take on g6 and I'm gonna attack with all I have, because it's like the only thing I can do right now. I don't have something better than that, so let's see. Let's see if we can give a checkmate. It's not gonna be easy. This is not gonna be easy, so I have to take him. I have to take. I expected the guy to play it, but now knight h7 is looking not so bad. Does it work? I don't know. Let's see. Because we want to take the rook with a check. Okay, so he gives us back some material, and queen e1 probably, because we want to get the queen to g3. Again, crazy position. Still, everything is hanging. It's like so tough to say who is doing better here. Okay, I'm gonna take it, because it's not a bad idea to take some material in case you can. So let's take it, and this endgame must be very good for white. Okay, let's take rook to b1 and a4. Here I'm doing bad. I'm playing bad again. I could have played way better than this. No. Rook c1 is sort of forced. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. And what do we have? Attack. I should be easily winning, by the way. This should be an easy win. Ah, I could have taken the bishop. No, but this is too poor. How to win this? I don't see a win, so it's a draw. I won on time. Wow. Yeah, very, very lucky win in the end, but how to win this position, by the way? Is it a win or is it a draw? But it should be a win, because exchange up, but not easy because the pawn here, yeah. I should have played better. Before it was a crazy game, yeah. Very, very interesting. Hello everyone. So let's play. Let's continue the 3-minute games. Let's play the Rouser. Bishop d7 Rouser. We play a very, very fast opponent. Look at the speed. Look at the speed. But is it so good what he's doing? This is the question. The speed is good, but the play? Not sure. Can I go like knight g4? So b5, not so bad. Okay, let's go knight to g4. Interesting. There is e5 coming next, so not so easy to defend from. f3. So he wants to get the queen to g1. Interesting. Okay, let's play. Knight goes back. Knight on d5. Is it dangerous? A little dangerous. A little dangerous. So where should we put the queen? Where should I put the queen? Not so easy, yeah, because we have this pawn hanging here. Knight on d5 could be dangerous. How to actually not lose immediately in this position? Okay, I have to play. I don't know where I have to play. I don't know. Not looking good because I don't see a defense. Okay, let's go here, but yeah, something went very wrong. Also, he plays like instantly. Very strong play by my opponent at the moment. Something went very wrong for us. Okay, I have to go here. Let's attack the pawn on c2. And let's see what happens next. Queen c6 is a must. Again, we're attacking the pawn on c2. Now he takes, alright. Bishop d3 doesn't look like it is the best that could happen to white, because now maybe we'll get some little chances here. Let's play f5 because I have to do something with the structure I have. Quite a bad structure. Take or d5? Let's go d5. Maybe we get some counterplay, or we will get no counterplay. So that he wants to take, so we have to go into defense. But how to defend it, by the way? Maybe bishop g7 defending the pawn on e5. It looks very bad. I don't know. I don't know, but I think we're doing very badly. It doesn't look like I'm gonna survive here. Yeah, queen g3. I thought so as well. Okay, I have to play here, but I think there's something and we're just lost. Looks like black is lost. Yes, I think we are done here. I played quite poorly in the opening, and now not much we can do to save the game. It seems like that, at least. As well, many options here for white to win the game in f4. A little strange play by my opponent, because I think he could have won it way easier than that. Now we're back a little bit. Of course, it's still completely lost position, but at least it's a little bit of fighting. Lost but fighting. Before it was just lost. So small improvement on that. We have maybe just bishop e6. Strange. What he does now is a bit strange, because he could have won the game quite easily, and now it's sort of a fight. Of course, white is doing much better, there's no question about it, but I think I was just completely lost. I think I had like 0 chances. Now we are fighting. No, now we're not fighting anymore. Yeah, this is lost. So I just resigned because no chances here. I played so poorly in the opening, also sought for way too long, so then it was difficult. Chess talent, we play against a chess talent. No title, so yeah, this is not my preferable case, because I like to play GMs in case it's possible, because then we have a beautiful game, usually with some ideas. The young people today, in most of the cases, are playing very fast, but the game is getting like, yeah, who pushes the button faster. So I enjoy a lot to play strong players. Let's see what we're gonna do now. Can we get his bishop? It would be very good if we can get his bishop. Then black is having an excellent position. I think we can. So bishop will be gone. Black is doing well. Black is doing very well. We can take the bishop anytime. After we take the bishop, the position is approximately equal. Can we do something better than to take the bishop? I don't think so. Alright, usually it's good to have the pawn on a5. Maybe somewhere we have this idea of b5 followed by a4, but of course it should be an endgame. Before endgame we cannot play mostly as that. Rook a6, we're gonna bring the rook over the fixed rank into the game, and it would be nice to have the rook here on g6, but how to get there? How we can get there? Maybe time to play for a win. I don't know. I don't know if this is smart to play for a win with black in this position. Of course, we can just chain the queens and it's gonna be a draw, but it feels tempting to try to play a little bit because we have this beautiful rook. Now, in case we get bishop d7, then we're doing well, but he wants to take the pawn. So that's the thing. Can I get like bishop g4 take? No. I have to go back. It was not possible here to do something more than that. So yeah, I have to go queen d6 back. d4. Now I should have a chance to do something with a pawn on g2. Just I need to find a way how to get there. How can I do that? e4 is just a draw, but it feels like, I don't know, it feels that maybe, let's try bishop d7. It feels a bit suspicious, to be honest, to give the pawn, but who knows, maybe it's not so bad. let's see what happens next. We want to get to the g2 pawn. So opposite color bishop positions, usually the side that attacks is having an advantage. So all we need to do is to activate the bishop. In case we manage, then it's very good. So he wants to go d5 next. All right, now I think we can just take, no? Or do I miss something? I don't see what I missed, so I'm just gonna take it. I think let's take and play the move h5. So again, it's a huge fight about this bishop c6. As you can see, the king could be very weak. Just wow, he takes it because the pawn is still hanging on h5. So this is his idea. All right, let's get the bishop to f3. Can we find some ways to attack white here? We need to search for mating chances, yeah? So black is playing for a mating attack and white is having a pawn up. But we try to checkmate the white king in case we can. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Very safe play, by the way, by my opponent. This pawn is hanging here. I didn't see that. Okay, let's go queen to d2 because I don't see something better. Yeah, I should have done something else. I should have done something else. This was not well played. Yeah, this is a poor play by black. Still, probably it is very near to a draw, but I should have done something better than that. So okay, let's offer him a draw because white to play this position for 100 moves. He accepts. So let's play a rematch. It was an interesting game, but somewhere I think I missed a couple of things, but maybe he also missed because it was looking crazy at some moment. So bishop b5, this is the idea of this line, was queen to d4. I guess this line is approximately equal, but it's very playable. When I was younger, I liked to play this line with white. I played a lot of games, but objectively speaking, of course, the current position is equal. The idea is to play knight to d4, followed by the move f4. So let's go king b1 first, and then we're gonna push f4. Let's go. In queen c7 back. Okay, this is a bit unusual. Can I play the move f5 to get to the e6 pawn? So it's quite strange to play queen e5. Wow, this is good. Should I play knight to b5? What happens there? I can also take first. Yeah, this is looking good to take and to play knight to b5. I think I can also go knight f3 and then g4, g5, but my idea is to play knight to d5. So can I play knight to d5 at the moment? I think I can't. So let's go g4 or just go back. To take is also possible. I think let's go here. Because the idea is knight c4, knight to e3, and then we're gonna get to d5. So, let's see. Can we get the knight to the square we need, or just to play knight to d5? Also looking good. Because if he takes, I take. This must be better for white, because otherwise he changes, alright, and should be a nice endgame. Should be a very nice endgame for white. We have theoretically in a long run the good knight. Just we need to get it into the game, so Let's get knight on c2. Alright, the knight is getting over b4 or e3 to d5. So it could be very, very bad for black in case we manage that. Still, it's a big fight, so let's continue playing well. Endgame is usually a good thing. Queen f2 is not looking that dangerous. I can take the pawn, or maybe I should go straight with a knight to d5, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there. This is sometimes the problem when you have a lot of good options, then you're like not sure what to play next. So my opponent decides to try to defend this position, but it's a very nasty position here. Knight is getting to d5, black is basically out of useful moves. This is looking horrible for black. Yeah, but now he's just... look at this bishop. Look at that. There's like nothing left for black to do here. Very funny. Very funny position here. Black has no useful moves left. Nice. So let's get the rook into the game. We are playing basically a full piece up, as you can see. There is literally nothing black can do. This is funny. This is funny. I think something like that happens not very often, where there are literally no moves. Black has literally no moves. Take a look at that. It's a Zugzwang. This is a Zugzwang position. And yeah, we win the game. Okay, let's play the last one against the same opponent. To give a revenge is fair. Let's see. What do we have in the chat? We have some language that we don't speak, so let's switch to English. If I'm GM, yeah, I am GM for the last 25 years. For the last 25 years, I'm a GM. Long time. Long time. We have again very symmetrical position. Usually these positions I would count as being more or less equal, slightly better for white, but very slightly. Very, very small edge. Small edge does not count. So a3, maybe the idea is to play b4, so a5, easy way to avoid that. Let's see what happens next is, probably I want to go short castle, yeah. What's my age? I'm 40. I'm 40. Thank you in the chat. Great position to play. Yeah, thank you very much. It was a nice game indeed. Sometimes still we do play some good, cool games. Next move could be knight e7, but first I'm gonna take, of course. So we have still more or less an equal position, I would say. Not much has happened. Maybe I can take now, because I want to get knight to e7. Ooh, he takes with the bishop. This is not good. This is not so good what he's doing, because now we have clear positional advantage for black. Maybe there is an idea of playing d4 somewhere, but then we're gonna counter with the move e4. So black is having a beautiful position here. We have better structure. Still, it's a big fight. Not much is going on. Let's get the rook back. King h2. Hard to understand. Let's see what my opponent has planned. Okay, let's go a4 just for fun, to avoid all these b4 pushes. I could have played b6 also immediately. Next move could be b6. a4 is by far not a must, so let's go here. I have no idea what he is planning. He wants to go eventually knight to b1, but this is a bit far, no? It is a bit far, so let's get the pieces. No, he doesn't. Okay, so let me bring my last piece into the game. Now we will be searching for some tactics. e4 somewhere? I don't think so. So let's go knight f4. Knight f4 is well positioned. Eventually h5, h4. Yeah, I saw this move, but I saw that I can play here, followed by f4 eventually. Maybe not immediately. Again, I have all the time in the world. So let's play g6. So we have the knight g7 idea. Okay, let's go back. And eventually we want to play h5 followed by the move h4, because now in case of h4 we have f4. What is he doing? So let's go h4 and knight h5, knight f4 next. So it's really bad already. It's getting really unpleasant for white. Let's bring the rook next. Should we change the knights or should we not? I don't think we should, so let's play here. How to win this game? Okay, let's go here. I think I can play g5. A little risky. Maybe I should not. Maybe I should just play the calm take. Let's play simple moves. Rook h8 is coming next. h3 pawn is going to fall eventually. Very bad position already for white. He has to find something special here, because rook h8 is a deadly threat. And yeah, we can take it, I think. We can just take. We can just take it, and we're gonna play here. And I don't know, queen h4 is the most simple, because this endgame is just completely winning. This endgame is hopeless. f3 pawn is going to fall now by g4. g4. Let's take. Let's go back. That's it. That's it. Yes. Okay. We managed to win this game. By the way, in case you enjoy our channel VChess, please like, subscribe. You would help us with that. Also check my video from yesterday. I made a nice video on fantastic game between Nakamura and Liang. Very, very interesting game. Check especially the opening. Absolutely insane opening. So I think you will enjoy. Check it out. So let's go crazy with the move g4. We have the 4-knight opening. Bishop is getting to c4 with target the f7 pawn, and we're gonna go g5 next in case we can. Let's go crazy with a move g4. So what is he planning to do in case I play g5? No idea. So I'm playing. Knight has no squares to go. What is this knight d4? Knight d4, I think it was a mistake by my opponent, because there is no square to go. Wow, just couple of moves been made and already black is in serious trouble. Actually, why I took it, I could have played just h3 and it would be game over instantly. What a bad move, because I stopped to focus. When you're playing chess, you should just focus, keep on concentration and win the game. Now I completely stopped to focus, and we have to fight again. This is gonna be another fight instead of just 1-0 instantly. Luckily, I think I can play g6. But yeah, I should have finished the game on the spot. So easy, not taking d4. Let's take. f7 pawn is hanging. Yes, he wants to play the endgame, but this is a winning endgame for white, because we just have so much better everything. Literally everything. So how can we finish the game fast? I don't see a fast finish, so let me give him a check. Let's play check, or I don't know what is simpler. Yeah, let's go d4. Now we give a check. Now we play rook g7. As you can see, f7 is under attack. Bishop on h2. Eventually, we could have played also rook to g2 to trap it, but I was not sure. He goes back. Do we really trap the bishop instantly or not yet? In any case, this position should be good enough to win it, to win the game. Pawn up for white, plus we have the center. It should be enough to win the game. We have also this f4 somewhere. Many good options actually. Let's go here to change one pair of rooks. All we need to do is slowly to advance now. So king d3, beautiful place. Everything is so safe here. Everything is under control. Next move. Oh, I blundered the pawn. Blundering. Okay. Maybe still enough to win the game, even after all these blunders. Still, probably white is winning, but of course, this is crazy. This is crazy to blunder all the time. Let's give him a little check here, followed by bishop d4. And we win the game, yeah. We could have won the game way earlier, but feels still good to win the game. In case you're searching for some nice chess books, we have it in our web shop. Check it out, nice books. And also we offer them very cheap, so some useful chess material for you, and you will help the channel as well. To new people who are watching now, welcome to V Chess. Today I'm playing some blitz games, a little bit fun online, and I try to comment the games, so sometimes it's not easy to comment and play because little time, but I'm giving my best. I hope you're enjoying. Halloween Gambit. What is a Halloween Gambit? I don't know this Gambit. No idea what it is. In case you have some reasonable questions, please do ask them in the chat. In case you want to ask about the top players, I played against many of them, so I would be happy to answer. Also, nobody wants to play us. How is it possible? How is it possible? Nobody wants to play with us. Already a couple of minutes of waiting. Okay, so here we go. We have a new opponent. I think our new opponent is from China. So Chinese are very strong. Should we play an endgame? Let's play endgame against the Chinese player, but look also at the speed of the guy. This is unbelievable how fast they are, how they can be so fast. Also, I forgot the theory. I think I can do something smart, I just don't know what. Okay, let's play bishop d2. Let's play long castle. Let's go crazy. His king is on e8, so there is a chance I can make use out of that. Let's see if I can. Of course, position should be fine for black, but I think it's not that simple to play here with the black pieces. Let's take. I'm not afraid if he's gonna take. He's gonna take. That's all right. Bishop e6. Smart play by the Chinese player. How to get a better position here? I think I have to take because I don't see something better. Knight g2 feels normal. We are defending on c3. Can I go like e5, knight e4? Feels bad to play that. Let's go a3 first. Let's check if he wants to take on c3 or he doesn't. No, he does not want to take there. But can we play now? Maybe the move e5, knight e4. I'm not sure because the knight is just so good there. I don't think we should do that. So let's go b4. Bishop gets to e7. So he's a bit passive. Not so much, but a little bit. So knight on d4 somewhere could be good. Maybe now e5. Again, I don't like moves like this, but I feel that maybe we have this option of knight to d4, trying to get the pawn on e6. Otherwise, I would never play the move. Ooh, knight f8. Okay, now we're back. We're back. So if he has to play this kind of moves, then I believe slight advantage for white. Let's get the pieces into the game. Let's get rook f7 eventually. He's not afraid. He's absolutely not afraid, and also he plays so fast. How is it possible that people are playing so fast? Now knight to b5 is looking very powerful. He defends against it. Still, we should be able to do something. Let's go h4, h5 in case we can. Alright. h5, I understand he wants to change, but do we have a chance for some small advantage here? I think we should. We should be slightly better. Knight f7. Alright. How to make use of out of this I cannot understand. It's a mouse slip or I don't know. Looks like a mouse slip, but still we're gonna take the knight. Yes, it was a mouse slip. Okay, I hope he resigns now. Let's play another game to give him... No, he doesn't. He does not resign. So for example, this is something I do not understand, because what's the sense of that? Okay, just resign. Let's play the new game, because now... Okay, I'm not gonna play against a guy like that, because what's the sense of this? Sometimes it's okay to admit that you have lost the game. It's fine. Let's get the bishop to b4. Also rook e7 is looking good enough. No. He still keeps on fighting. He tries to flag me, or no idea what he's trying, so let's just take it. Let's give him a check. Let's go, for example, here. Let's go here. Next move is e7, next move is rook g8, and we are gonna collect his rook. Okay, now he resigns, but he wants a revenge, so we decline, because... Way to do that. We blunder a piece, we resign, no chances, it's alright, so let's be fair. This is just waste of time. So, next game, we are playing International Master from the US. Let's play the King's Indian against the International Master from the US. Also very fast player once again. Very fast. Let's play. Let's go c5 to open a little bit the position. Strange position, actually. We have a very weird position. Okay, let's take. Knight takes. I would expect more to take with a pawn. This feels like black should be doing well here. How to proceed? d5 immediately. Looking normal. So, let's see. Let's see. By the feeling, this position should be fine for black. Feels like more or less equal. Just we need to play smart, because this is a very strange pawn positioning. It can be good, it can be bad. Yes, like very double-edged. We have ideas of playing both. E5 is usually a little bit dangerous, but maybe we can try to play now the move E5. We have to play well here, so knight C6 feels good. Knight on C3, so very weird position. Let's have where I have to activate somehow my queen. I just don't know how to do that. Okay, here feels normal. H5 feels normal. Okay, the move is useful. Now I think I should change one pair of rooks because it feels like normal. Knight is good and bad simultaneously, so it could be a very strong piece, and on the other hand, maybe I can make use out of it. What do we have here? I don't know. So let's go G5, G4 eventually. Knight D6. I have a rook D8. Is it better? Knight F5 because I can take and play Queen D7. So this is at the moment fine. Knight on D5. I'm gonna take it. All right. Now again, it's a good knight or it's a bad knight. He wants to get back, then it's gonna be a good knight. So we have to do something fast here to prevent him from knight c3. But how to prevent knight c3? This is a bit difficult to prevent this. Interesting. What to play? I don't see a smart continuation. No idea. Okay, let's go here. I'm not sure it's the way I should play here, but I did not see something better. So where to put it? Well, I have like no space for the rook, and there is b5 also coming. Yeah. Can black's wife survive in this position? Looking like a lost position. Also, time has stopped. I don't know what happened. I think something is not good with the time. Okay, let's take. Why did he do that? Now, of course, black is having very good position. It should be a draw. Why I play that? Should not have done this over this move order. Is there a spot he can hide? Yes. Okay, so this position of course is a draw, but I guess we're gonna lose it because there is no way to hold it by having little time. Yeah, okay, so obviously there is nothing I can do here to hold this because we have so little time that there is no chance. There is no chance. There is nothing we can do. Let's resign. Okay, so the guy, of course, very weird play by the guy because he was better and then he changed to a worse endgame for white. Yeah, he will not play with us anymore. Just let's see. Yakov Narovitz. No idea. Never heard about the guy. So let's play a new game. Again, Chinese player. Did we play him before or not? This is the question. I think we did. This is a guy who plays ultra fast, yeah? Or it's not the guy who played us like instant moves. Let's see. e5. 98, so e5 pawn is good and bad, yeah, because the pawn is going to be attacked now, or we can just change it. Of course, if black manages to change the pawn, black is doing fine, yeah. Black is doing perfectly fine here. Normal way of changing a couple of pieces, and black is doing at least equal. So, what do we have in the chat? Ah, it's Turkey. Yeah, you're correct. I think you're correct, yeah. Such a small symbol there. I did not recognize it correctly. Yes, it's of course Turkey. That's true. Sorry for misreading the... So, solid position for black. Because white played way too fast in the opening. I would always suggest you to think a little bit more in the opening, because it matters, because the whole game is going to be decided in accordance to how well you do in the opening. So as you can see, top players as well, they take their time usually in the opening, so they're never too fast. So take your time when you're playing opening. It's extremely important, because in case you do well in the opening, it feels so good to continue playing. In case you're not doing too well, then you feel like, yeah, I have missed a lot of opportunities already. So let's go 95. We attack the pawn on c4. In case he takes, we're gonna take it back, and then c4 pawn is going to fall. Black is having an excellent position, so black is better. The question is how much better? This is difficult to say. I would think that I should have reasonable chances here to play this position for a win, but of course not 100%. Let's take the pawn. What is white going to play next? Not so easy to play this position for white already. Pawn down, and rook e1. Can I just take it? Is it not like very good for black? Yes, it is very good, but question is it a winning position or not? But wait for me to take it. Let's go king g7, very useful move. Because the bishop is nicely positioned on e5. I also think there is f3 eventually next. I just need to be a little bit careful here. With the rook on d7, knight on e4. What is the idea of this? Knight d6 doesn't work. So why he plays this? Ah, knight g5 is the idea, alright. Now we understand what he wants. What can we do against it? Maybe just a simple move like h6. Yes, he continues playing so fast, just gives us a full piece. We are taking the gift and we're saying thank you. He continues playing once again. When you're having a position like that, what is the sense of playing these positions? I cannot understand that. I think it's reasonable to play positions where you have a chance, but just a full piece down. When I've been younger, and if somebody would do something like that against a grandmaster, it would just be, yeah, now he wants a revenge. Okay, let's give him one revenge, and then we're gonna search for someone new. So again, this opening, now we are not going for the endgame. Let's play some solid opening with the move g3 followed by bishop on g2. Very playable position. Next move is short castle, then usually white is playing h3, g4 and get the knight to g3. So this could be the next moves for white. h3, g4, knight g3, and then we eventually get the knight from c3 to e2 back. It feels like a long-term plan, but it's not a bad plan, so let's try to execute it. h3, g4. Now also d5 is a deadly threat because we want to catch the bishop. And knight to g3 somewhere. Interesting how he is going to react against what we do. He does not react at all, so he gives us once again a full piece. What is going on? The last game he gives us a piece, now he gives us a piece. Well, we're gonna take it. We are just going to take it. So, knight on g3. If f5, we're gonna take the pawn, then the knight on g4 is going to fall. He does not care. He just plays a piece down position like he would be a piece up. Interesting. Interesting. So, let's change a couple of pieces. We are having a piece more, so we can change a bit. And I think c3 looks fine. Knight on g4 is still feeling very bad. There is knight e4, there is eventually b3, and then we want to win the knight on g4, so I'm feeling happy in this position. It looks like a happy position for white. We're doing well. In case you like our content on VChess, please like, subscribe. You would help the channel. And yesterday I made a nice video on the game of Nakamura versus Liang. Unbelievable opening. Actually very nice to know that for black. So I would advise, in case you have some time, please check it out. Maybe you will enjoy. So we have bishop on g5. He wants to trick us. He wants to trick us, but maybe we can trick him back. Let's see. Can we play? I don't know, but I feel like this should be looking good, because he wants to take and he wants to go queen h4. Yes, I saw that, but I don't see what he wants to do next. This is obvious, but we play just rook e1 because there is a check on h2, but yeah, what is happening after the check? We have king f1. So here pawn is hanging, so we should not do that, but I think we have the option of playing queen f3. Maybe even we have something better, but what is better? What could be better? I don't know. I don't know what could be better. Okay, let's play here. Feels safe. And let's go c5, d6, because we should get a pass pawn. g5, whoa. Whoa. This is... He wants to do something, but what is it? What is it that he wants to play? He wants to play eventually e4, I think. Yes, he wants to play e4. So where is the defense against e4? We can take, but take. Strange. Suddenly, not so simple here. Okay, let's play rook e2. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. I mean, just a piece up, and now we're... I don't know what is that. I don't know who is doing even better here, because... horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. This is... We have to play here, because I don't see something better. Yeah, what is that? I should have done for sure something else, because there was no reason to play so poorly. Yeah, now it is a draw, because if I go king f1, I think I'm lost. He wants to win the game. Okay, now we are having just a winning position with the white pieces. Why did he do that? Ah, I didn't see rook f8. I did not see that he can go there. Okay, very lucky win for us on time, but yeah, I've been doing so well. And then, yeah, this g5, e4, somehow I couldn't find solution, or yeah, I don't know. I did not find it. Should be winning for white. The rook up is usually too much advantage, but I couldn't find a defense, and then it was a draw, and very strangely he plays for a win and basically a lost position. He's going for a lost position instead of a draw. Okay, our next opponent, we have Gary Coltman as our next opponent. Let's play e4, e5, something very solid. Berlin, one of the most popular openings in the world. It is a Berlin defense. We have a 4 move, very popular nowadays. I think theory is to play a6 if I remember correctly, and then we have the move e4. Yes, I think this was a theoretical variation. Rook to e3. Alright, let's go bishop on d6. Maybe white is doing a little bit better here, but personally I believe it should be close to equal. So not so much to worry about for black. Slightly better for white, yes, but not more than that. Should I take it, or should I play the very safe move f6? Now we're gonna have slightly worse structure, but again, it's not so much. White is doing a little better, yes, because of the structure. Long term, black wants to play eventually c5, and things are fine. So let's see. We have b3. What we're gonna do next? Bishop a3, not so important, so let's go to f5. Just a second. So we have bishop on a3. I don't know if this is the best, because we can simply take, play queen on d6. Rook there. We have a weak pawn on a6. This is the problem, but usually c5 should save us. Let's see if it works. So let's play the move c5. Okay, so I think now things are fine. Black should be doing more or less okay. Endgame. Should we go for the endgame, or should we just go back? In both cases, I think black is fine, so why not to go for this endgame? We might get the rook to b4 in case we can. Maybe rook c5 is a little dangerous, but yeah, this rook b8 was very bad. This was a poor play. Why did I play this move? This was bad. Rook e8. I should have played rook e8, of course, immediately. This was bad. I played poorly. Now black is in trouble. Question is big trouble, small trouble, but trouble. It's gonna be a difficult defense. Rook f3. Okay, his idea is to keep both pairs of rook on the board. The idea is pretty smart. I agree, it's not a bad idea. Let's go here, because we have this idea of playing rook to b4, so I hope to make this rook b4 work. Position is looking pretty bad. How can I get some counterplay here? Okay, I have to play this. We have to get the bishop to e8, because if we don't, we're gonna lose the game. Is it possible to save it? Let's see. Let's see if I can save this game. Let's play here. Again, I have no time. I didn't watch the time. Now it should be a draw, but I have so little time. So little time. But maybe lucky. Maybe lucky to play a draw here. Let's get the king to d6. Yes. Okay, this is not dangerous. This does not matter. What matters is, of course, that I'm very low on time. Ah, no. What did I do? What did I do? This was ridiculous. Okay. We resign, but this was ridiculous. Okay, he's just playing a worse position for a win in an endgame. That's funny. That was funny that he played in a worse position for a win and actually won it. This is sometimes what happens. Let's play the French. What is this? Terrible move. Wow. So what's next? White is doing much better. Slow play. Beautiful position for white. We have many different options here to proceed. Knight b6 eventually coming, but not sure even if it's good. Let's go a3 to defend from bishop b4. Next move is c4. Queen e7, what is that? Wow. Wow. Okay, let's develop. G3 to be safe. F5, and let's get the queen to b3. So we can choose between a short castle and a long castle. I don't know what's better. Let's see. Knight on b6. What is the idea of this move to put the knight so strangely? Ah, long castle. He wants to play bishop a4. Funny. This is funny. He wants to trap us, but we're gonna do short castle, so no trap. Knight on b6. Long castle, bishop a4, and I would be lost. That would be funny. Queen f6 with the idea of playing f4. How can we prevent the move of 4? I think we can just play knight on e5. So let's take it. Now many good options here, because we can sacrifice even the piece, which is looking good, but why not just to get it? I don't know. Bishop d2 or... yeah, bishop d2. Let's be solid. Very important not to blunder something. So if we don't blunder, then I think white should be doing very well. d4 pawn might be falling, but we have such a counterplay against the king on c8, so white should be doing well. takes... okay, let's take it back. Let's get the last piece into the game. Bishop c5, so we should not miss this rook to g3 somewhere. But I think I can go like bishop g5, no, if I'm correct. No, I cannot. He wants to trick me. No, I can. Yeah, I can play that. So, bishop on g5. I don't see if queen moves. We're gonna take first, and then we're gonna take with the bishop. Yes. So we're gonna take it, and we're gonna take it. Just exchange up. And of course, this position is a winning position. Still, it is a bit of a fight. So we have to be accurate here. Knight on e3 is a threat, or is not a threat? No, it's not a threat, so I can go here. We should change the queens. In case we change the queens, knight on d2. Missed again in one move. It's unbelievable. What a bad move. I'm getting tired probably and starting to miss things in one move. Not a good sign. Yeah, this was... this is a disaster. To miss this kind of things just in one move is very poor. Yeah. Can we win on time like they did it to us so many times? He is so fast. He is so fast. Just in time. Yeah. To lose this position, of course, very disappointing because we had a winning position. But what to do? Knight d2 was a blunder. Yeah. Now let's play another game. Okay, maybe last 3 games for today, and then I quit because I'm a bit tired. So when you're a little bit tired, to play Blitz is getting very difficult. I hope you enjoy the live streams on VChess. So we try to make educational streams. Please like, subscribe in case you do. Yesterday I made a nice video, so check it out. Maybe you will learn something new. Unbelievable yesterday, really, the game of Nakamura Liang, because this knight f6, knight g8, fantastic play. Very spectacular also from the opening point of view. Okay, let's check what do we have here. So we have very symmetrical position. As you can see, everything is pretty equal here. So usually these positions are very close to be equal. Maybe white is hoping to be slightly better here, like very small edge at the most. The idea is to take with a knight, but is it completely equal? So let's check it out. If this position is completely equal, or maybe there's a chance to get like very little bit better for white. Because I hope to get this bishop g5, because I provoke his move f6. And after f6, the bishop on g7 is not the best piece ever. As well, the rook is a bit more active. That's why... oh, rook e8. Rook e8 is a bit risky, I would say. Let's get the last piece into the game. Rook to d1, beautiful position. We want to get rook e7, bishop on e6 is of course correct, but I hoped for this rook to b4, because now we're gonna capture the pawn on b7. After we do that, also b3 is looking interesting. Is it not just a win? Take, okay, no idea, so let me take it first, because b3 might be winning, but in case it's not, then it is a disaster. Can I just take? So I think this position is a win. We have a pawn up for white. I think I can play like bishop f4 because he cannot take. We give a check followed by bishop h6. Yes, so this should be just a win. This should be just a win. We can think how to win this position. Actually, I made a mistake because I could have gone rook a1 by winning the pawn on a7. And this is what I'm gonna do now. To play rook a1 to win the second pawn. Check. We go here. There are no more checks left. But also we might play just bishop e3 just not to give him even a check. a7 pawn is going to fall, so let's take it. 2 pawns up. 2 pawns more for white. Should be enough. Okay. 2 pawns more. Not the most interesting game ever. Let's attack the bishop followed by c4. Also f7 is hanging, or b4, so we can choose. I think let's go b4 followed by c4. We can also take the pawn on f7, so why not do that? Let's take it. Soon black has no pawns left. Bishop on g7. He wants to try a stalemate, but a bit difficult. A bit difficult, I believe. How to give him a funny checkmate? I don't know how to give a funny checkmate. So the game continues. Let's change. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Funny. The pawns are going. And it's a checkmate. Okay. This was a normal game. Let's search for a new opponent. Now we're playing a Grandmaster Nair, so very good Grandmaster. Very strong. I remember when Nair was close to 2700. So he was very good chess player. We have a very rare line with the move h6, g5. Of course, not the best line ever for black, but for a blitz game, it's funny. We go g4, so we try to win something here. Maybe queen b6, attacking and trying to get the pawn on d4. Is it possible? Let's see. Let's see if we can get the pawn. In case we can, it's a fight. So let's see what happens next. d4 is hanging, knight e5 is hanging, so white has so many options here to choose from. This is why he's taking his time. I don't think that the position of black is very good here, but I think it's very fighting, so we can try to do something. Maybe, I don't know if I should go like, no, I think I should go d6 because my queen is just so badly placed, so I hope to change it. Of course, he does not change the queens, which is making perfect sense. I would also not change queens if I would be white, so let's take. Let's play knight f6 with a tempo. Usually I would not do that, but now we're winning at tempo, so dangerous position still for black. Just maybe we are fast enough to change the queens or do something similar to that. Maybe queen d3, does it work? We attack, we attack. So he gives us the pawn on C's threshold, but should we take it? I think we should. I think we should take, because if we don't, the situation is very bad. And maybe Queen C8. So defense. We have to get into the defense. Change of queens would be fantastic. Just I don't think we're gonna get it. So he is. Oh, he wants to play an endgame. This is a bit surprising because pawn is hanging. So we understand what he wants, but what can I do against it? So maybe first to play b6. Let's go b6 first. I was scared to take, not to win the game. Of course, black is doing fine, I guess. Ooh, nice move by him. I didn't see that. I did not see that. Why I didn't see that? Now we are in trouble. How to play here? How to play in this position? Now we are suffering. I think I should do something like rook to g8, but I completely missed a bishop to d6. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't see that, but I completely missed it, and now it's suffering. Black is having a bad position now. Still, it's a fight, but position is bad. Okay, let's try. Let's try to defend with queen e6. So I try to get an endgame, which is sort of playable. Of course, not great, but maybe fighting. He wants to go rook to c7, but how can I avoid that? I don't see a way to avoid rook c7. This is bad. This is bad. If I cannot avoid that, that's it. I lost the game. I think I should play this because I don't see something else. I think now the position must be just lost. I don't have something better, so I try to hang on. Is there a win? Is there a win for white? Rook to d1. Wow, that's a beautiful win, but is it a win? Because I take back. He played very, very beautifully, but actually now we're fighting. So it was not a win. Very beautiful play by my opponent, but it was not a win. So let's go here. Let's go here. Now, okay, let's check. Let's go knight d7. Oh, I completely missed the knight. So bad. So bad. Luckily, just in time to win on time, but he played a very nice game, actually very beautiful. Beautiful game by our opponent. Very nice. So this is what happens when you're playing a good player, yeah. Great chess. So next game we are facing FIDE master. All right. So let's play against a FIDE master. So usually, at least from the experience that slowly I'm gathering here online, when you're playing FIDE master, that is 2300, as you can see now, usually these people are just unbelievably fast. Not very strong, but very fast, yeah. This is what happens. Let's see what is happening next. Okay, this move. He wants to go there, but I don't know. Should I go knight to b5 or maybe rook e1 just to be solid? And then we're gonna decide what we play next. So let's see. Bishop a6, normal. f3 also normal because we have bishop f1 coming next. So bishop f1. It's nice to change the bishop in case it's possible. So this is what we are aiming for. Bishop e3, just a normal development next. Knight to c1. Let's change the bishop. Next we should get the knight a bit more active, so let's play first baby king to e2. And then we see what happens. So what do we have? We have knight is going somewhere, no idea where, so knight to b3. Let's see what our opponent is going to play next. He just goes back. Okay. So let's change the rooks. One pair of rook been changed. This is good. Let's go knight c4. Next move is a4. So now we have the a4. Next is a5. This is not a win yet. No, it's not a win yet. But of course, black is having now a very bad position. So this is actually a dream case for white. We have the good bishop versus the bad bishop, yeah. So this is like the ultimate what white can get. We also dominate on the a file. There's knight c4 coming next. So quite a big advantage actually for white. Of course, we have to be careful. Knight c4, there's somewhere move b5. So we have to avoid that. Or maybe we can even let it happen. Not so dangerous because we have knight to b6 and knight to d5 next. So looking very good for white. White is doing much better. We want to get knight on d5 and then it's gonna be difficult to defend the knight on c6. Still far from over, obviously. But white is having a serious edge in this position. So let's get the rook on the 7th rank. We want to take eventually. Still not a win, but I think we can go c4 just to play against this horrible bishop. Just how to win this position. Okay, let's... no. Okay, let's go h4 just to wait a little bit and... what he wants. Let's go rook b6 because I just want to prevent this rook a8 somewhere. Okay, rook a6. f5 is not looking good. And let's go here. And let's go here. Let's go here. Must be somehow winning. I just don't see how. Oh, what I missed here. Oh no, I could give a checkmate in, but with little time, I'm so bad. What to do? So bad with little time. Yeah. What to do? When you have little time, can happen. Okay, let's play the last game for today against International Master. And that's it for today's stream. Just a second. No, it seems like the guy is not there. Okay, so let's abort and let's make a new challenge. Your website. So let's see. E4, C5, who do we play? There is no title for the player, so we don't know who we face. A4, why to play A4? What's the idea of this? I don't know. I don't know what is the idea of that. And D6. Solid. Maybe I should have played D5, also possible. So now I think, what should we do? Should we take or should we play D5? He wants to go to D6, so quite aggressive approach by my opponent. I don't know. Okay, let's take maybe into play. I don't know if this is good because I'm getting this knight on D6. We're gonna get rid of the knight, but maybe white can somehow get active. Of course, I'm gonna try to avoid that, but let's see if we can maybe be solid, because at the moment it looks like pretty solid everything. There is like no real big danger, so let's go knight f5, so we try to get rid of the knight. He takes with a bishop. I'm not sure it's good to take with a bishop, so I would still try to keep my light square bishop alive. But okay, still monster knight here. I have to be very careful, actually. I have to be very careful here with black. Maybe it's not a bad position, but just I need to be so careful. How to activate something. Maybe rook g8, because in case white is gonna take, we're gonna play bishop c6 followed by d4. So this knight, we can only get rid of the knight with a bishop, so I think I should play c4. Okay, maybe he's gonna take, but this is not a big worry, because I've been really worried to get mated. So now we cannot get mated. And bishop has to go somewhere. Maybe king e7, bishop f8. If I get the knight, then black is fine. Also here, rook b8, we have pretty good play then. Let's go here. Idea, bishop f8. Rook b8, king d8. So we get rid of the knight on d6. Also have to play faster. Playing too slow. I think I had a very bad position, but now we are fighting. Things are getting better. I just don't know if I should play bishop h8, maybe followed by rook g4. Okay, this we cannot let b3 happen. So bishop f8 as we planned, and I have to maybe rook g4 first, because I have to defend the pawn simultaneously, so not so easy still. Still not easy. Maybe queen g6. Okay, a little bit dangerous, of course, but what is not dangerous here? Because the position is just not looking too good. So we have to fight. We have to fight. Maybe here. And this. If he takes, I take back. Not over yet. We are fighting. Okay, I have to play here. Yeah, to be honest, the position is not so great, but what can we do? Okay, let's go here, just not to lose immediately. And he wants to play queen a4, but what can I do against it? Nothing. So I have to push. I have to push. Wow, this works. Let's go here. Maybe we are lucky. Let's go here. Maybe we are lucky. Still, we are not lucky. Okay, I have to take. I have to do something. I don't know what I should do. Oh! I'm losing everything. I am just giving him present everything. Are we lucky enough to get at least something small? No, it's gonna be a checkmate. I think we're gonna get checkmated. I saw nothing, yeah, we're getting checkmated. No, we lost the last game of the stream, but yeah, first we did bad, but then we've been back and then we lost again. So thank you very much all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe in case you did enjoy. And yes, see you next time. If you want some nice chess books, we have them in our web shop. Check it out. Otherwise, till the next time, thank you all for watching. Thank you. Bye.